Hi, I'm Bran, and I have been fated to love Hallmark special events.
Brian, I practiced my Irish accent all week, but I guess we're not using them. I have been fated to like Hallmark special
Save it
events.
for the third. I'm Dan, and I don't believe in fate, but I choose to hate Hallmark special events, and this is the Deck the Hallmark podcast.
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast.
Brandon and friends host this podcast. We hope you like this jolly podcast.
So that was interesting
Yeah.
verbiage, Dan. You choose.
I choose.
You go into it, and you have already chosen.
I don't
That you are-
choose to hate all Hallmark movies.
Selective. Huh?
Interesting.
I don't. I let whatever happens happens. You
So
see
it's
what I'm
chosen
saying?
for you in a sense.
No, that would be fate. Whatever the movie, whatever I feel about the movie, that's what I say.
Sounds like fate.
Sounds like fate to me.
Yeah. Destiny,
know.
even.
You think it's fate and destiny?
I
You
think it's fate.
both?
I think it's fate. I think it's all the above.
Destiny and fate.
You put them in a pan. You
Yeah.
just mix them up.
mix
Put
'em
them on
up.
Hi,
high
everybody.
heat.
Welcome to another
Hey.
episode of Deck the Hallmark. Very excited today to be getting to the second of three special events over at Providence Falls.
That's right. Not a miniseries. Definitely
No.
not a TV show. Definitely three movies that are special events
Yep.
because they've advertised them so heavily.
That's
Yes.
exactly right. That's exactly right. And you know what? We're going to soak this month up. We're going to soak up the month of August, knowing
We're going to
full
soak
well,
this month right up.
We're gonna knowing full well that come September, we're getting groomsmen that we got like it's about to be dry for your old pal Bran. Bran's not gonna know what to do with
We
himself.
have to ring out that.
Yeah, all that extra Providence Falls.
Yeah, maybe I'll
Watch it again.
yeah,
Extra
yeah.
special event, part two.
Maybe we'll review it again and my fate will change.
I'm gonna have to come September. I'm gonna have to ring out Tyler Hines' groomsman suit over top of me and just try to be like, is there anything left in that?
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's our plan? We don't have a plan for September yet, do we?
I've been giving it a little.
Yeah.
I've been
You've been
kicking
noodling on it.
I've been
Kicking the can?
kicking the can a little
Yeah.
bit. I'll just say this.
Yeah.
So many people, Dan. So many people. And by so many, I mean that one guy on Instagram really liked
won't stop.
our Christmas
One
at sea.
person said
Ooh,
we should
Christmas
do
at
more of
sea.
that.
So
Don't make that a consensus.
I'm just saying, one guy really loved it. And
He loved it.
And I will say this: that one guy loved it more than most people like anything else we do. And
He
so,
really did love it.
And I love that guy. And so maybe
You think he's a bot? He didn't have any followers.
I
He
mean-
just was zeros. It was like a weird thing, but he commented on all our stuff.
I've been thinking, let us know if you would like to see this. There's been some other unscripted shows that we've missed over the year. Ashley Williams' program, Luke McFarlane's program. Celebrations is coming back for season 2 with
What's
Lacey
that?
Chabert.
Oh, okay. That stupid
So
show.
maybe I kind of every week take you into one of these unscripted programs. Again, you don't have to watch; you just have to draw and see if one of them kind of sticks out to you, and then you can choose to watch it. You
Can we
can
just
choose.
watch a movie and talk about it?
I think those days are over, Dan.
So to be
Sounds
clear,
like they are.
to be clear, you would rather watch a Hallmark movie than listen to me talk about a TV show that you don't have to
I will
watch
say
for
this.
20 minutes.
I will say this. I think I'd like a mix of both.
Ooh.
I'd like a mix of both.
Fate and destiny.
Fate and destiny together, working together.
I mean, my guess is that we'll probably re-release the Groomsmen movies for the people that didn't watch it on Hallmark Plus.
You got it. We got Mighty Mondays going strong.
Going strong, everybody. We're gonna do stuff. I'm just thinking outside the box here a little bit.
Just thinking out loud.
Yeah, I thought you would like it.
Yeah, what I will say
it's
by
another
the
thing you have to watch.
no, I'm not mad about that.
Just trying to help you out.
No,
brother.
thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Brian, how was your weekend?
Good.
Did
I'm
you-
just realizing we're going to be a little light on the new fall movies now. It
Well,
feels
What?
like
Get out of
right?
here. No way.
My
no.
guess is we'll have 4.
2.
Three,
Right, like,
3.5.
so let's-
We'll have the Halloween Town Hall at the Holly crossover.
So let's look
Cannot
at let's look at.
wait.
I
I know so little about it.
you know what's
and
really
I'm
good
so
for
happy.
podcasting is getting that calendar
Yeah,
out.
whip out that calendar, man.
That's right.
So like
Oh, look at those
1,
dates.
2, maybe 3.
3
Three.
weeks of movies? Maybe a murder, a mystery.
Now, I'm
in
sure there will
there.
be some sort of mystery island that's been
Oh,
floating
I know.
around.
They made 6 of these. They made some deal with the devil. They made 6 of these movies, and they're just
Speaking
like,
of the devil, should we
What?
talk about
Shall we?
Providence Falls?
ooh,
Can't say that.
what a
I'm sorry,
segue.
Not the devil. Speaking of the other side, shall we talk about Providence Falls?
Yeah,
shall
man.
we? Oh, by the way, Brian, how's the Blackstone working?
Is it good?
Guys,
You really get a good
like I
seasoning,
said,
good coat
I
on there?
cannot live a lie. I haven't.
Why'd you say you
haven't.
bought one then?
That
That's a weird thing
Yeah,
to
we did a
lie
whole
about.
thing.
I
What
know.
do you mean
I
you
know,
can't
man.
lie?
I know.
You felt bad about it for the last 2 weeks?
The plan was to have it, and then a babysitter situation fell through, and we weren't able to do it.
You were
And
going to
now-
go on a date to Costco to buy a Blackstone?
Yeah, man. 100%. We had it planned all week.
I don't understand though. Like you're the guy that will go out on the town for the night, hopping around to different grocery stores.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Yep,
you
yep,
can't work
yep.
Costco into that mix.
Dude, it was
Well, you
tax-free weekend
I
2
know.
weekends ago.
I know. There was a magic show on Sunday, Dan. So my
I
hands were
I
tied.
don't want to hear about
I came
this.
over to his house and I did magic.
But he had all weekend. We
Kinda.
all knew about
but
the
you can't
magic
take
show.
the kids. You need to fold those seats down to get the Blackstone in. I need a lot of room in the vehicle. So I
Room,
can't
yeah.
take a lot of room in the car. I try not to say room.
Yeah. Put it on the top of the old Jeep there. Tie it down.
Tie it down.
I could tie it
Tie it
to
down.
the top.
I will say this. This is something that's been floating around the double decker community for a while now. I am becoming a magician. I am working relatively hard.
Transitioning to
I
musician.
am working relatively hard on coming up with a bunch of magic tricks, card tricks to show during the marathon this year. And no lie, I walked into my kid's school yesterday, first day of school, walking into his classroom, and my kindergartner
Said Dan knows about National Magicians Day.
no,
That's what this sounds like.
that's ridiculous.
Right, Aaron, write that down.
He got a
Take the day.
I love that show. He got a little pouch full of random things to
That's all
take
I can
home.
think of now.
There's no way you're getting the story back.
One of the pouches inside of
You
it,
look inside of it. There's a sheet of paper. and it
guys.
says,
Let me finish.
Dan knows about National Magicians Day.
The longer this goes, the longer the story is gonna last. He gets a pouch, and inside the pouch is a brand new deck of cards. And
And the Ace of Spades.
They have numbers
Dadgummit.
and symbols on them.
dadgummit if I wasn't excited about it. This isn't for him.
What a
This is
letdown.
this is for me. I get a brand new deck of cards to start learning my magic tricks on. But I will say this: I did pull out. I did pull out the deck. And it said, "Let's talk about Providence Falls."
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
An impossible promise. This is special event number 2 of 3. And it originally premiered on the Hallmark Channel on August 9th, 2025, and it went a little something like this. Cora is working hard with her bulletin board. Liam shows up with coffee, and Cora is clearly annoyed with him. Obviously, if you remember last week, it ended with a little bit of a cliffhanger. Her basically just being like, "Hey, I want to see where this goes." Clearly, he does not want to see where this goes. Back in Angel Land, we find out that Gabriel has taken an interest in this case. And apparently he has warned the other angels to make sure that Liam does what he's supposed to do. He doesn't want to get involved in this. Angel Agon sits down to watch some more 1800s Liam and Cora lore, and he is loving it. Back in present day, they all go out to a bar because the police have to go all together to some sort of event at least once a week. And it's a whole thing. A bad boy named Magnum. Is it Magnum?
Magnus.
Magnus.
Magnum would have been 2 on the nose.
Magnus shows up. He's an ex-cop.
Magnus Day.
And, hallelujah. And he starts hitting on Cora, and she isn't upset about it.
Dan knows about Magnus Day.
So Aegon comes to talk to Liam, and he's like, "Hey," Liam's like, "all this would be much easier if I didn't wince like a little hurt puppy every time Cora shakes my hand. Can you see about getting rid of the shock situation?" While they're talking, Cora's best friend Suzette comes outside and sees Aegon poof away. She freaks out, and he comes clean about angels and that he's here on a very important mission. Please just let me do what I need to do. The next day, Liam discovers that the shock is gone, and he immediately celebrates by hugging her and staring madly into her eyes. You know, as you do, friends. Aegon shows up to tell Liam and to talk to Liam and finds out about Suzette. He convinces Aegon that it would be good. It's in our best interest if Suzette can kind of help us with this, because she's like her best friend, and this would be a good thing to have. And so he agrees to let that happen. She begins to work, Cora does, with D.A. Finn on a case to try to get more information about one of his clients. This dude doesn't want to talk because Cora is a cop. So he talks to him in private. Next thing you know, Finn is at a seedy bar playing billiards. And he's actually really good at it, and he looks really good doing it. And Cora is not pleased when she shows up and sees this because she thinks that Finn is doing this as a favor to that guy, cutting a deal with him of some sorts. And so she leaves with Magnus. No? Yes.
She sure does.
Okay. Who also happened to show up at the same time. While in the car, he gets a call from someone named Edith. He acts weird about this call, which she finds suspicious. Aegon is doing some research and finds out that Magnus has not been sent from Beale, who is, bad guy on the other side.
Yeah.
They thought maybe he was working with the other side, it turns out he's just a bad guy. And he was being investigated as a cop, and he decided that he was just going to quit. He's probably still up to some shady stuff. Cora begins to suspect that he's up to some shady stuff and is in deep with some bad people and maybe connected to Meredith from the last special event, maybe you remember. And so she offers to come over to his place, maybe see where things go. While that's happening, Liam and Finn are hanging out with some bro time, and he's like, listen, there's nothing between me and Cora. Finn, you should totally go for it, brother. No problems here. They figure out that she's at Magnus's house, and they rush to get to the house before something bad happens. Magnus pulls a gun on Cora after she discovers a bag of money under his bed. She runs out of the house, and Magnus gets into a fight with her and ends up hitting her in the head with an oar, which sends her flying into the water. Finn and Liam get there just in time for Finn to take down Magnus and for Liam to jump into the water and save Cora. She's unconscious, but she comes to, and Liam and Cora kiss big ones as Finn looks up with sadness. She's in the hospital. Both Finn and Liam show up to check on her. Liam tells Suzette, who is also there, that he kissed her. Suzette then goes outside and tells Bale, because she's a baddie, turns out she's the one working on the other side. I literally screamed when it happened. I didn't see it coming. I got Shyamalan. Liam is pulled into a room by Aegon and told that the reason why she has to end up with Finn, we all know this, but let's say it together, it's to start a 501c3 charity nonprofit. That's right. She needs to be with a good guy, or else the nonprofit's just not going to be formed. We know it. We know the rules of nonprofit.
For profit.
Yeah, it'd be a whole thing. So he goes to tell Finn that she's all his, even though he watched them kiss big ones the night before. And then Liam looks at her one last time before he walks away. Once again, fade to white. And that, my friends, was
Providence Falls,
an impossible promise.
Period.
We did it.
We did do it. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We will talk about this second special event here on
Deck the Hallmark.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We're talking about Providence Falls today, which is an impossible promise. Not that we're going to talk about it.
Talking about it is an impossible promise.
We're going to do
it.
The thing we watched is called an impossible promise. Let's start with the hot take, is where we share exactly how we felt about this a special event, and we're not going to hold back.
Special event. Yes.
And I'm going to start with you, Brian. Blackstone Brian, as we would love to call you, but we can't. What did you think of Providence Falls, an impossible promise?
Yeah, such a good nickname.
Blackstone Brian. I can't wait for it to really take off.
Oh, man. All right. Well, what a special event. I feel like I have to repeat. I'm still digging this a lot. I went through a range of emotions here because I'm still an Aegon fan. The hair on Sumil's head, I like her hair design. It looks very cool. I really picked up on it this episode.
Do you know words?
I put a few together.
I was hoping that you would talk about
I like
hair.
Her,
I love it when you talk hair.
I mean, the hair
so
on
cool.
Sumil's head. I like her hair design.
It looked really good. Really stood out. And she's a really great character. I'm having fun there. Suzette, really fun. Niall Mater, I was super excited. This is sort of I'm just reading kind of the list I went through here as I'm watching. And then I see these two together. They're electric together still. Really great chemistry. Too much just crime solving. Like we're just doing so much crime solving.
Yes.
We're not even in the 1800s. And then my next note is, what a twist. Oh boy, did not see that coming. Wow, what a twist. I was so excited.
Yeah.
It made up for the whole episode, the whole show, the whole special event. I was kind of on a lull with this one. I was kind of feeling low. I'm like, well, they lost me a little bit. And then that twist came, and I'm like, oh boy, they did it. Perfect setup. I'm so in. I cannot wait for the next one.
Either of you think for a second she's been working for Hell, the other side, the whole time? Or do you think they blackmailed her to work for them in the short term? Clearly, that's the right answer.
Yeah, I think it's
There's no world where the best friend is actually
the whole time.
There's no world where Hallmark. If Hallmark would do that,
Yeah.
I would be as excited as you are right now.
That'd be
But
pretty
that's
cool.
not right.
I don't
We
think
all
so.
like you could even see in her face. She was like,
she doesn't want
had
to do it. Yeah,
Yes.
it's like scenario context.
Yeah.
I feel like they pick somebody when they
Yes.
need them, I
Got
would
it.
think. But man, they completely redeem themselves with
That's
that.
the devil.
Somebody asked if we sign
you're
Brian
right.
up for Blackstone emails. Will that help? I think it will. I think Brian.
One way to find out, right?
Get him those emails and maybe
why
they'll
fight
offer a
it?
discount.
Deals.
Why
Sorry.
fight
Deals.
us?
And then somebody said instead of Blackstone Brian, BS Brian, and I do like that as well.
You
They're
know what's
both good
great? My
options.
middle name is Scott, so I've been living that my whole
Dude,
life.
BS
Nice
Brian.
try.
Even if you don't get the Blackstone, that name's in
BS
play,
Brian.
which is nice.
Stone Brian's so good.
Yeah.
Brandon?
Anything else?
That's it.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Bry Guy. I felt the same things. Anytime they're dealing with this Meredith crime,
The jewelry store?
all that
Ugh.
stuff, I don't care about it, and I have a hard time believing that I ever will care about it. What I do care about is the will they, the won't they. What I do care about is the triangle, or in this case, quad it.
Pentagon.
Quad it. I care, like all of the relationship stuff is really working, and I like the chemistry that she has with Liam is on another planet as far as what I'm concerned. With other like,
What about the hair design of Samael?
Yeah, you want to touch on that?
It.
Yeah.
Yeah.
liked
Wow.
it.
3 for 3, I think, on that one.
But listen, I agree when the twist happened at the end, and I would like it was genius bringing Niall Mater in, which I didn't mention in the synopsis, but Niall Mater is our big baddie here. He shows up, black suit, pinstripes, and it was genius because at that point, I wasn't like, if it was some other person that I didn't know, I'd be probably overthinking, like, why did they introduce this thing? Like, what? I see Niall Mater and I suddenly don't care. Right. I'm just happy he's there. I kind of let my guard down, and I think that's why the twist works so well, because they're like, oh, it's not what's his name. And if it wasn't Niall Mater, if it was somebody else, I'd be like, well, surely they're going to utilize that again, right? For some reason, the presence of Niall Mater, who was amazing at playing this character
Dude,
on
he's
screen
he's on a heater
all,
right
for,
now.
for all the 60
What a
seconds.
tear.
He is.
It is maybe the best 60 seconds of this special event is when he's on screen, because he's got a whole different dynamic to him. But it was like when I see him and I'm so captivated by his performance, I kind of let my guard down for why this character was in there once what's his name was cleared. You know, I didn't even think about the fact that, oh, there definitely is somebody playing for the other side, which makes sense. And so it being Suzette caught me totally off guard, and it was wonderful. I screamed. You guys heard me. I screamed. I love it. And my biggest concern heading into special event number 3 is that I think we're going to get more of this Meredith crime stuff, and
We are.
I don't.
And it's going to somehow play into the whole thing.
And I don't want it. Yeah. And I'll just say this. Last week, Aaron, Aaron is the one who has read the books, was telling us about like some of the things that they didn't mention in the special event, such as the reason why they are fated is because basically they give birth to a Jesus character, like some sort of child that has some sort of big thing that they need to do to save the world or whatever. To then find out that in the movie, for reasons I'm not sure of, they went from like a baby saver to they went from baby savior
there you go
to nonprofit,
which would be a baby saver,
was a wild choice, and I don't particularly care for that decision. But boy, am I locked in. I'm having a lot of fun. This is a really nice surprise in August, and I'm having a great time. Dano?
Yeah, unfortunately, I have all of the same negative thoughts as these two, but because that was the majority of the movie, that is my overwhelming opinion. The jewelry stuff, the jewelry case, we don't care. Nobody cares. When they bring it back around to matter with 1840s, I'm sure we'll all be thrilled. We don't care right now. The love pentagon that existed in this movie was just too much. I like the love triangle with Finn and Liam both vying for her. That really does work in this movie. We get less of that than I really wanted to get. I don't disagree that her and Liam's chemistry is off the charts. That doesn't work at all. The 501c3 of it all, that the reason that she has to keep doing this and how important her fate is being to start a charity was such a deflating moment. I really hated that. And so a lot of what I liked about the first one isn't present here. It's more of a slog of a movie, and that's unfortunate. Now, of the stuff that does work, it really works. Niall Mater, heck yeah, man. That guy since Rip in Time has been different. He's just built different. He does these character roles where he's absolutely crushing it. Even his lead, everything he does since then, he's been amazing.
He's an excellent devil.
He was so incredibly great at being a bad guy here. You could tell he was having the time of his life.
Devil.
I want a movie where the two leads are both visited by an angel and a demon, and the angel and demon are Niall Mater and Ben Ayers. That's all I want, because those two doing character roles seem to really relish those and do them better than anyone else. He is great. The entrance of him as a big bad, also great.
Dude.
And so that unfortunately only accounts for 5 minutes of this movie. I loved those 5 minutes. I liked some of the love triangle stuff. The rest of this movie took a big step down. And so that's unfortunate. Is it, are we still happy to see what happens next week? Sure. But it wasn't as refreshing as the first one was, because the stuff that they added, none of it really worked aside from Niall Mater.
When they pull up the picture of Bale and it's Niall Mater, chills.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, we're going to have fun here in a little bit. Man, love that guy. Let's get to all the feels where we talk about what in this movie gave us feels of any sort. I'll start with you, Brian.
Feels that it's still racking my brain here. It's not a what the Hallmark. It is a feels that I feel really strongly about, and I'd like some opinions here.
Okay.
I feel like I could take Dead Eyes and Pool pretty easily.
Dude, I knew as soon as we did billiards, we were going to have to listen to Brian Harold wax poetic.
Well, he is the billiards
about
champion.
how good a pool player he is.
It
it's
speaks for
unbelievable.
itself. The belt, the trophy.
I just got weird billiards emoji texts from you all weekend. And then crowns.
So glad they introduced those.
Yeah. You'd just be like, it'd be like pool stick, pool balls, crown. That's what you just randomly sent. Yeah. One time it was at 2 or 3 in the morning. I think you'd had a few.
I was on a tear.
You were on a heater. Yeah.
The worst part is that they don't have a pool cue emoji yet, so he just does the eggplant emoji, and we're supposed to know what that means.
Yeah. It was Balls Eggplant King. I didn't know what I was supposed to do with that information.
It was weird. Luckily, he explained it, and it all made sense after the fact.
But
imagine getting that text, Brian. You have to understand where we're at.
That,
I guess, man.
And then the next day going, you guys knew that was billiards, right?
This is a safe space, yeah.
you guys knew that was billiards, right?
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Billiards King.
Man, I keep going back to it, but just the chemistry between Liam and Cora is off the charts, and when the pain isn't there anymore, and the hug and the look, and then the saving in the water and the kid, all of that is just you just don't get that in a Hallmark, that type of chemistry. We talk about all the time, these movies, so much of it is, do they have chemistry? And these two have chemistry and then some. And this is up there with to me, like Heinz Krakow energy. Like it's just like the energy that these two have together is off the charts. And I'm saying what I'm saying. Dano?
Yeah, there's some things that always work. I was watching the 4th Shrek movie with my kids this weekend, a movie that should never have been made. I think we can all agree. But in the movie, basically Shrek does an It's a Wonderful Life bit, and then he gets his life back. That thing always works, fake relationship always works. Unfortunately, add to that list Hallmark with any needle drop of a popular song. So like Hallmark never needle drops a real song ever. And they needle drop, is it X Ambassadors? They needle drop X Ambassadors Unsteady here. A move that in an actual movie would be like, oh yeah, that's what you do there. In this movie is like just a real punch because Hallmark doesn't spend money on that kind of stuff. And I was so taken aback by how it was deployed here so perfectly. That good job on using a real song, Hallmark. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Nothing quite like hearing the old ex-ambassadors singing "Little Unsteady" as Finn is tackling a man and looking up and just getting sad.
That's hysterical.
You're like, he's unsteady.
They're all unsteady.
Everyone's unsteady. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to the way, what, the Hallmark here on
Deck the Hallmark.
Hello, welcome back. We're talking the Providence Falls special event number 2 of 3. It's not for the way what, so we're talking about what in this movie made us go away. What? I will start with you, B.S. Brian.
That's what they call me.
What you waiting and what you wasn't?
So early on, that police officer who just retired, he shows up
Leo.
Leo.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Shout out.
Shows up to the office, and the poor guy is handing out his own retirement invites. Isn't that supposed to be done for you?
It's pretty tough.
Yeah, he's just walking around like begging people to come to. I just felt so bad for the guy. Like, somebody just do this for him.
It's
please.
like how you're not supposed to do the invitations for your own bachelor party, right, Dan?
That's right.
Sort of like that.
Someone should have taken care of it.
That's right. You tell them who to invite, and then they take care of it.
Someone
That's
should have
exactly right.
taken
You give them the list of people to invite, and then that person takes care of it. That's how that would work. Yes.
Someone should have taken care of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm
From the
saying.
bachelor himself telling who to invite. Yeah. That's exactly right. Whatever. It's no big deal. It's no big deal.
Yeah. Everybody's over
We're
it,
past it.
I guess.
Yeah.
Sounds like it.
I'm gonna do a redo. I'm gonna do a redo bachelor party.
Do it.
Okay.
Part
Do
2.
it.
Are you gonna
I'm gonna do a redo bachelor party
For your
instead of-
12th wedding
renew your
anniversary?
renew it? Do a renewal?
No, it has a no.
Bachelor party renewal?
It's just it's a bachelor party renewal.
A bachelor party renewal.
Yes, I'll renew my vows to my bachelor.
I mean,
I think everybody should do that because, like,
the dudes that were in my bachelor party, I don't see
friend
like
groups
none of them.
change,
Yeah.
right? Why should I have to do a bachelor party when way back when I could do one now? You shouldn't do a bachelor party until you cross the 10-year mark, and then you do it with your current friend group.
What an interesting way to look at it.
Let me know your thoughts. Brandon@techdollharbor.com. Maybe we could make it a
And then
thing.
sign Brian up for all the not just Blackstone,
not
just Blackstone the brand. Any YouTubers that do videos.
Well, if there are some good
cooking
YouTubers
with the Blackstone, just get them on those lists.
Imagine I come in and I'm teaching you tricks on the Blackstone. You kidding me right now? So yeah, long story
You're
short,
gonna make an egg disappear in a hat. That's gonna be your whole thing.
magic
Watch
tricks.
this. Where'd it go?
You shouldn't have
Here
to
comes
hand
the
out
ching-ching.
your own invites.
Dan was about National Magician's Day.
The Cat, I feel like, is a really bad name for a coffee shop. I don't get it. Like,
It's a terrible name.
in the book? Is there something else to it? Are we gonna what is up with naming the coffee shop the Cat? It just doesn't make sense, and it's starting to drive me crazy.
It's sneaky. It's a sneaky
I
cat.
guess so.
Sneaky
Well,
cat.
maybe because she's sneaky. No, but she didn't know. We don't
We don't
think.
know.
Anyway, I can't believe Cora left her friend at the bar. Like, you can't do that, right? Like, you can't just roll out and leave your friend there and just text like, "Hey, I'm gone."
Man, that's a move.
It really was.
It's a move.
And just taking. I get probably cops play around the evidence a little bit, but
I mean, we assume there's a little bit of
you gotta
evidence
play with it
tampering, just a little bit. Not a lot, though.
It's gonna get lost
You should
in the
be
mix.
able to try some,
Yeah,
some
that's
of the
right.
jewelry.
Yeah.
But just pulling it out, putting it on, like, I think he wanted her to just keep it and walk out with it. Like,
Yeah, what was his plan there?
right.
I'm going to put this necklace on you, and then we'll see where the day takes us.
That's right.
Like the guy at the counter won't notice.
Nah.
Empty bag. They won't pick up on that. It was just a real bold move there. And then if I know if I were stealing $1 million cash, I would also definitely keep the custom money wraps on it.
Yeah, no, that's the key.
It really is.
It's like baseball cards. Once you take the wrapping off of them, it just the value goes straight
way down. That cash lose. Yeah.
Well, how would you be able to do the quick math? If not for
it's true.
That's right.
If it's not wrapped in the custom.
It says it right there.
It says right there on the stacks. This is a little unfair because all of my wait what's were really about Suzette. And so I guess the movie was pretty darn good because like one of them was like Suzette comes out, sees somebody disappear. She takes it really well. And he even points that out. And my whole thing was like pretty great that the person who saw it is also the person who like to her what's it called when you admit her own admission,
you got it,
like believes in Bigfoot, like pretty good person. Honestly, best case scenario for somebody seeing an angel disappearing and believing your story is this type of person who believes in Bigfoot, which is why if you have an angel in your life, I am a safe space. You can come and you can talk to me. And then also like when Suzette's when she left her friend at the bar, right? Suzette, Finn sitting there on the bench, and Suzette's over there like spitting game at Finn. Like there was weird, and I was like, "What the heck? You just said the thing, and now it all suddenly makes sense."
Yeah,
like if she was doing the thing to try to. So great movie, Dan.
Did you say great movie?
Great movie.
It's a special event.
How I will end my wait what segment is just to go so. Great movie.
No, because all my wait what's are accounted for. They're all accounted for. They're all the ducks are in
admission.
You know,
by own admission.
Hallmark doesn't do incredibly well with the. In case you missed it on the previous episode, I guess they've seen how every other streamer does it, where they just give you a recap at the beginning, and that's enough. That's enough for literally every like for Hulu and Netflix and Max. They still need. Samael and Aegon in limbo for Samael to recap in real time the entire plot of the first movie. And it just, there's so many other ways you could get to 84 minutes without that scene. I don't understand it. They would never talk like that in real life. They would never talk like that in limbo, a place that doesn't exist. They would never talk like that. But in this movie, we get a full breakdown of what happened in the first one that isn't in a previously on, and just do better, guys. Just do better. It's pretty straightforward. Do you remember that guy who owns a garage and is a part of a bar and does a lot of shady doings, and he freaking hates cops? I mean, he won't talk to cops. Yeah. He doesn't squeal. He's not a rat unless his buddy will come play pool. If his buddy will come down to the billiards bar and show everybody what's up, he will sing. He will tell you more. He's got hidden video cameras. This guy has a hard and fast rule. I don't talk to big cops. And then he's like, "You'll play pool at my bar? Consider me in for all the evidence you need." It's one of the worst plot devices I've ever seen Hallmark use. I hated it so much. This guy's a big, like, "I'm not talking to you." And then he's just, why can't we say hell and demons, gang? Like, why can't we? What is this other side nonsense? The other side of limbo? What's the other side of limbo? Like, what are we doing? Like, guys, it's fine. Just say heaven and hell. Just like normal.
I think they're trademarked. It's like
trademarked.
Like a
you
brand,
can't. Big Hell's going to get you. Going to get you.
Mm-hmm.
I think Big Hell just took over the District of Columbia, if I'm not mistaken. So they're getting out of hand. So I guess you don't want to pay that fee. Can I interest you in a phantom cop in the evidence room who is delivering what I can only describe as baby's first line?
That guy. I'm so glad you brought this up.
In the evidence room, she turns, and there is a police officer who is scared of something. He pops up out of
He's
nowhere.
Seen the angels and the demons still.
Oh, nowhere, just be like, "If you need anything, let me know." And then he just pops right back out of the scene.
It was
like really quickly, really funny scene.
Yeah. Doesn't need anything.
That's exactly. He's the Seth of this movie. Not to be confused with some of the weirdest ADR I've ever heard in the end of this movie,
I wish I just brought the clip.
Dude, we really should have. You need to go. I rewound it 3 times for Brian and Brain. You need to go back and listen to this. Magnus has caught, what's our lead's name? Cora. Magnus has caught Cora red-handed, and he's about to pull a gun on her. He says these 3 lines, and all 3 he says in a deep voice, except he doesn't. The middle line he says like he is Marlon Brando in The Godfather. It goes something like this. Your phone's in your pocket. I really wish you hadn't looked under the bed. Take off your sidearm. That's what he talks like. He literally is supposed to say, your phone's in your pocket. I really wish you hadn't looked under the bed. Take off your sidearm. And he goes, here. It is crazy. It's a crazy turn of events. I thought it was maybe our TV.
You try saying a line over and over again in the middle of the night, and it'll get to you eventually, and then they'll choose to use that take.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Hey. Yeah. There's one take where he decided he was going to go up here like this, and it's very, very weird.
I've been saying the same line for 6 hours.
Yeah.
I can't.
A little scratchier if we could. Take it again.
Yeah, one more.
You want
one more from the top.
scratchier?
Yeah. A little more Rocky, a little less Brando. Go ahead. We'll just piece it together. It's fine. We got it. I think we got it. I really wish you had done that bad. Yeah, perfect. You nailed it. That's all we needed. We don't need. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly.
Take off your gun.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Man. The cat coffee shop, which is supposed to be a nice little small business.
It's a cat.
In a small town is massive.
What if instead of a bell, when you walk in, it just goes,
I hate it.
just a little one. Just an idea, free idea
I would
out
never go there.
You couldn't, though. So, yeah, of course you
there.
would.
Or what if instead of welcome to Moses, welcome to Meow?
I like that. Welcome to Meow. I
Welcome
like
to
that.
Meows.
We're getting somewhere now. Meow. We're getting somewhere, Meow.
And it starts right now.
At one point, Finn is Evan Roderick, yes?
Yeah.
Finn shows up where Cora and Liam are and goes, like, real serious, hey, can I talk to you? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, not now, later. I'm going to take you somewhere. It's the can you imagine coming up to somebody like, can I talk to you? And then them saying yes and you going, all right, at 3 this afternoon, if you could meet me at the flagpole.
Your afternoon's open, right?
That's right. Yeah. Right
on.
now, we're both here.
Right, meow. We're right.
Right, meow. Can I talk to you? Yes, you may. How about later? All right, that's all I got.
Yeah.
It's time for what the Hallmark was.
Part
We're
of the
talking
show.
about.
Nice punch in.
It's we were talking about what we're still wondering about. Questions that we hope are answered potentially in special event number 3. I'm going to start with you, Bri Guy.
Early on in part 1 of this special event, Cora was real big on the I'm going to be chief. I hope I can be chief.
Yes.
And it bugged me that part of the special event. This one, I feel like they were a little lighter on it, but I feel like she's still in the back of her mind working towards that. I think it's a little delusional on her part, like
Maybe
little.
I would like to see her do police work.
Yeah, just be a detective who is respected for what she can do versus like, I got to be chief. So I don't know if maybe they're done with it and we're not going to hear about it again, but is she still aiming for chief here? And why is that super important? So that's really been kind of on my mind, on my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's been on your heart. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't want to keep harping on what is fate, because that was mine last week, but here I go again. What is fate? So obviously there is parallels between what happened in the 1800s and what's happening now. And they do this whole thing, and it is really well done. When she's falling into the water, they then flash back to when she falls down the 20-foot hill, hits her head on the rock, and then there's like obviously the connection there. But in this case, she lives. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen again? Like, is her fate always head trauma? Like, what the specifics to fate, how, when, why, are all questions that I have. Like, if she is, fated to die, will she die from bump to the head in some way, shape, or form? Dano?
Interesting. I like that. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Bran, you have just gone on and on about how Liam and Cora's chemistry is like Heinz Krakow.
I said what I said.
That is, I cannot co-sign that. I think it's very, very good. That's pretty rare air there. Samael and Bale, on the other hand, Samael and Bale, Niall Mater.
What are your thoughts on her hair?
Dude, her hair design, phenomenal.
That's what I'm saying.
Niall
Bale
Mater
gets it.
and this woman who plays Samael, and I don't know her name. Oh my God, are you kidding me right now? Like, they clearly have known each other for a long time.
Yeah.
Their scene is fantastic. That's really maybe the movie I'd like to see. Pretty great. I want to see what more comes out of those scenes. That's my What the Hallmark.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
The good news is we don't got to wait long, everybody. Special events 3 this weekend, and we'll be talking about it next week, so come on back for that. It's time for Double Decker of the Week. It's where we dive deep into the life of a double decker who has signed up. BrambleJamPlus.com. You get ad-free episodes. You get a Facebook community that is just absolutely wonderful. A bunch of other fun stuff, including Brian doing the deep dive on your life.
That's right.
Sometimes people are surprised by the type of stuff that you're able to find out. Sometimes they're not even aware of it themselves.
Yet.
Maybe you are reading their fate. I don't know. Dan, who do we have today?
We have Laura Beth Harp.
Woo!
Laura Beth Harp this
Bust
week.
out them harps.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Laura Beth. I'm pretty sure Laura Beth knows about this one. I'm not
Yeah?
breaking any
You
news
think
to
so?
Laura
Okay,
Beth.
good.
You guys have heard of deadline extensions, of
Yeah,
course, right?
absolutely.
for
Have
sure.
you heard of extension deadlines?
Extension deadline. So you have until a certain time to not have tension anymore.
That's kind of the idea.
With
Yeah.
your ex?
Laura Beth is really good at kind of reducing the tension between scenarios. And so she's kind of taken up a little side project where, if you got an ex friend or a couple relationship, any ex where there's some tension and it will not go away, Laura Beth's going to take care of that.
How?
She's going to set the extension deadline.
So she's
That's
going
it.
to, what I know for
Yeah.
people who have anxiety is a deadline really helps. Like, you tell them you've got to stop worrying about this by this time.
That's the premise.
That usually
Yes.
makes it all go away right there.
But doesn't a
Yes.
lot of the tension in these type of relationships stem from some sort of trauma of
Yeah.
sorts?
Yeah,
Like,
it
doesn't
could.
everybody kind of process that at different speeds? How
That's
can you really
true.
put a deadline on
this
that?
seems
Yeah.
kind of offensive, Brian.
Well, Laura Beth, if you're in a situation where there's a lot of tension between two people, it's not fun for a lot of other people. And so there has to be a point where it's like, all right, can we just get this over with here? And so,
This is something that you do. Both parties have to sign off on it.
no, it's mostly forced upon
I was trying
them.
to give
Yeah.
you a
No,
lifeline
this
there.
is really when people are kind of had enough, and it's like, we're gonna just go ahead and set this deadline for you guys because you're not doing it. So,
So
Laura
who
Beth,
hires her?
anybody can really
So
hire
if
her
I am bummed out by
Yeah.
you guys,
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys have been fighting off air for a while.
yeah, well, it happens.
I
you know.
could
Sure it
I
does.
could call her and she can come in, do a little mediate, and then
That's right.
put a deadline.
she'll bring it on it.
So
She'll
it's
come
not
on in.
necessarily your ex.
It's
No,
any sort of
any tension between ex relationship, really, like ex friend, ex
So,
business.
brand scenario, what ex are you dealing with?
you
there?
guys aren't friends.
But
right?
it's-
Right. If we become-
I'm frustrated as a third party.
Okay, but it's not your ex.
No. But I hire her.
Okay.
This was what he said.
Okay.
yeah, we're the
okay.
ex friends or what
We
have you.
are the ex
in that
friends.
Right.
scenario.
And I am getting you guys a deadline.
That's
an
right.
extension.
Sounds great.
Extension
An extension.
deadline.
An
That-
extension deadline.
Yeah,
You
Laura
got it,
Beth's
man.
really pioneering something.
No
here.
What's
kidding.
the website?
It's extensiondeadline.net / hyperlink Fox speed up.
It's a commercial. Somebody.
Have you got tension with your ex?
I know I do.
You gotta call Laura Beth, the
I better right now.
extension deadline expert.
This sounds like it may cause me more
Don't
tension.
ask questions. Call Laura Beth.
You sure?
All eights.
Yeah,
Great.
that's
All
it.
right.
How'd you get that?
I don't.
That's pretty good.
I got it.
The intro, it really they let that go for longer than I
She
would
paid a
suggest.
lot for that.
Yeah.
And
But it's
you want to
fine.
get
It's
it
fine.
all. You want to use it
Yeah.
all up.
Well, that was the whole thing. She paid for 45 seconds, but she only had 30 seconds
That's right.
worth of info.
Yeah.
So you do
Get
what you
your
can
money
with
out.
that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're going to be back next next time with another one. Tomorrow, in fact, I believe a little Deck the Lifetime on Court, I believe. Is that correct? I think so. So coming back for Chicken Sisters tomorrow.
Oh, big day.
Jax is back.
Yeah.
Chicken Sisters season 2, episode 1, Chicken of the Week.
Chicken of the Week.
Its return, which is
Return. That's
very
right.
exciting.
It
And then
is.
we'll also talk about the show, but mainly Chicken of the Week. And then Deck the Lifetime on Court, Terry Blackstock's If I Run is the name of the movie. So check that out. And then we're closing things out with Fester Friday.
Man, I know that it's not November, but it sounds like a big week.
Big week.
Sounds like a big week.
Big week. Coming back for that tomorrow. Until then, first to wish you a
Merry Christmas.
Deck the Hallmark's a Bramble Jam podcast is produced by Aaron Shea. For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com. For more information on the Deck the Hallmark family, you can go to bramblejamplus.com. Deck the Hallmark is presented by Philo TV. For a free trial of Philo, go to philo.tv/DTH.